Leah!
Huh? I'm coming.
Come on, cause we ain't in the frame. Oh shit! Then she just came back.
Is that on film?
Oh my god! I'm so bad.
Hey everybody, my name is Leah Gordone, channel Leah Gordone.
Britney Snow Effect. Wait. What's the name of my channel? The Britney Snow Effect. Sorry.
Oh,
well, in mine, I'm gonna title it anyway. You know, have a lot of subtitles.
And I'm Deanna. I'm the brown Barbie doll.
Yeah, she looks like a Barbie doll, don't she?
Right.
She do.
I do.
Yes.
I like the different, 50 Shades of Brown.
We the same color.
No, I'm darker. I'm darker than all y'all.
Man, about what? Like 2 little bit.
Your
on
knuckles
this
not
side.
dark though. My knuckles dark.
Well, you got good knuckles then.
Why?
Put a little coconut oil on it. I don't know.
It always be making me look kind of ashy.
Your knuckles are a little dark.
I
But
know.
Mine is still, but that's my skin tone though. Your knuckles.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. Like,
It's better to age in your hands than it is in your face.
but we didn't tell them what we was talking about.
What are we talking about? We're talking about relationships, old relationships, and
Embarrassing
Embarrassing relationship moments.
Yeah. So go ahead, Leah.
You want me to tell my first one? Okay, mine's was when I was in high school, you guys. Okay, so I was dating this dude. Remember in my vlogs I talked about a guy named Brandon? Well, Brandon the asshole, basically one night my parents was gone, so I was trying to be grown. So I decided to invite Brandon to the house. So y'all know I was scared to like do anything back in the day and stuff like that. Well, still is, but like he was trying to kiss me and stuff like that, and I don't know if it was God or what, but my parents came through the house. They came through the door, and Brandon was in my room, and we on the bed, we watching TV. It was no Netflix and chill back then. It was like VHS.
VHS and chill.
Right. So we basically like, I don't know, I just was trying to get him out the house as quick as possible, but I couldn't because my parents' room are across from mine. So I told Brandon to hide in the closet. So Brandon is hiding in the closet, and then my parents, like my mom walks in the room, asking me, am I okay? Like, what I've been doing, did I eat dinner, and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I ate, Brandon took me out, yada, yada, yada. So, mind y'all, Brandon's car is literally like not in my driveway, but it's close to my house. So my mom didn't even think nothing of it, thank you Jesus. So then the night went by, like Brandon texted me like, I'm sweating, I'm hot, can you bring me something? I had to bring him a Capri Sun, y'all. Brandon stayed there the whole night. My parents are military. My mom, exactly. I'm so surprised my mom didn't find him. But like he had to leave like I think around 7 o'clock that morning, and we had class at 8. And if you're late, your parents had to sign you in. So he couldn't even wash his tail, y'all. He had to go to school. He went to school with what he had on the day before. Man, that's my embarrassing moment.
And what, like, did y'all go to school together?
Yeah, we went to school together.
So how was that walk to school or whatever?
It was fine because I was fresh and he was.
No, I'm saying, did he say it? Did y'all converse or like?
Oh yeah, we conversed.
About what?
Everything.
Was it kind of like
funny
awkward?
As shit. I was laughing, but he was pissed.
Did he stay?
Yeah.
He was fat.
So he was fat. What's that?
Yes. Brandon was a good 300 pounds back then. Y'all know I like fat boys.
Okay, that's when I said I'm gonna.
Oh, so that's why he was in there.
300 pounds.
He was huge. That's why he
like
was
a
sweating like he is.
300 pounds.
Yes.
And I thought I was a chubby chaser. I don't do I do under 3. You got 260, 270. That's my limit. And it's mostly muscle, not like the big.
He had muscle because he played football. He was a linebacker, but he had plenty fat.
He was probably knocking
I
all
love
they
that.
heads out.
He was. He had these long dreads.
I don't care about that. He over there stinking in that closet.
Yeah, he was.
You hate dread. Look. Why?
I hate dreads. Cause I mean, I hate dreads on the dude only because the majority of dudes I see, even though the story I'm about to tell you, that dude had dreads, but his dress was nice. Like I ain't seen a lot of niggas who got nice. They shit got lint and like need to be retwisted.
You talking about the Young Thug dread?
Yeah.
Oh, Young Thug. Oh my God, that shit look like.
Why did it be so little?
That shit
look
nasty.
Like
it look nasty and stanky. His hair look.
What are your story?
Oh, my story about so basically what had happened was I started talking to this dude. Wasn't my boyfriend, but I started talking to this dude, and he wanted me to come over. And so I'm like, cool. He came and picked me up from my house, and we went back to his house, which wasn't too far from mine. So when we got in, you know, he was doing typical nigga moves, like trying to get me in the bed and stuff. But I was like, I was in high school. I ain't do none of that.
I was the only one fucking
at that time. I think I was like probably 16 when this happened.
You watching this? I'm sorry. I was just saying it'll get back to my grandma and everything else.
Right. That's how I be though.
But yeah, so I was like, cool, we can cuddle or whatever. And so he had stopped, and I was like, what? He was like, that's my roommate.
That was your roommate.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so he had stopped, and he was like, did you hear that? I'm like, hear what? He was like, oh my God, I think that's my mom. I'm like, your mom? Like, she ain't know I'm over here? And he was like, no. He was like, you gotta hide. I was like, you fucking playing right now. He was like, hide in the closet. But the way his closet was set up, it was like the door was broken and there was shit in there. So I didn't have enough time to try to get to the closet. I under the covers or whatever. And like I said, I'm pretty well endowed in my chest. So obviously. I'm just laying under the covers like like trying to hide, but clearly I cannot be hidden. Clearly. So his mom walks into the house, and this boy's name was Brad, and she's like, Brad, like why are you acting like that? Why are you pacing like that? He's like, I don't know. And she's like, what's wrong with you? So she go in his room, and it like looked like she just kind of looking at, because I peeked out the covers because I wanted to see where she was. So I saw her in the room. She just kind of looking at the TV, and then she like looks back and pulls the covers off of me. And I'm like, oh my God. But I think she would have found out anyway, because she was in his room. She was bound to look back though.
Dang, that's crazy.
And so she pulled the covers off, and she was like, Brad, who is this? And I was like, oh God. And she was like, you ain't tell me you was gonna have somebody over. And she was like, who are you? You need to call your mom. Call your mom. I was like, oh my God, no, she knows I'm over here. I just didn't know you were gonna be home. And she was like, take her home. Take her home. So yeah,
And how was that car ride?
I mean, it was awkward. He didn't really say much. He was just kind of like, sorry. But actually, the next time we hung out, something happened with his grandma, and he had to leave. So it was never meant to be. We just never hung out after that. It wasn't meant to be.
Cause he had dreads and you was discriminative.
No, he was actually really fucking cute, and he played football too. I think.
Football players.
They mix together. Dudes that play sports just mix together for me.
Okay, y'all. I don't really have any, and the ones I do have, I'm gonna edit this out. I can't tell because my mama to this day don't know, and like I told y'all, my family be
my
watching
mama
this.
don't know either. She gonna watch it and find out.
She is gonna watch it. I ain't putting it out there.
Watch all my videos.
I ain't gonna tell.
She watch it. That's how she found out about me. Like my mom never knew I went to the club. My parents are strict. I couldn't do anything.
So what they be saying?
I told her, oh, I'm going to sleep at Shakita's house.
No, I'm saying like now that they watch the videos, like what they be saying.
She's like, oh really? She just texted me. She can't say nothing now. I'm grown. I don't care. I'm glad that I can get it out. I always told, but the thing is, I always tell my therapist everything. So maybe my therapist told my mom. Who knows? I always had somebody to talk to, so somebody knows. I think, and then mother's intuition. She knew. She knew I won't stand at Shakita's house all the time. She knew that.
No, I was going to the club. And people in my mama's house, and she was right upstairs, and she, I can't.
I ain't did.
Right, like she be like, "What the fuck you mean?" You
when she see this joke about Brandon, she gonna bust out laughing. My daddy probably gonna be like, "What the hell?"
So, cause she didn't know. They didn't know about this. They gonna find out.
Oh God.
It's better to be up and down. I'm grown.
Yeah. My mom don't even know I had sex. So that.
Now
I feel like she know though. I feel like she just don't want to say nothing.
My mom found out through YouTube.
See, that's the thing. My mom don't really. I don't think she knows my YouTube.
Have y'all had like? Then I kind of had to sleep over. Like my daddy called me. He was like, "Why you uploading stuff about like you and Robert?" Like he's upset about it. But I'm like, I'm not gonna stop. See, so it made me feel a certain type of way. And like I uploaded a vlog today. and it had a little bit in there about like my cousin's husband having a vasectomy, and she texted my phone like, no, you need to take that down. And I'm like, my thing was I didn't put it on Facebook, so I feel like who's gonna watch it that know, because all we said was his name, his first name. But her sister saw it, which is my cousin, that called and told her, and she was like livid about it. So that's why I be like,
just go ahead and take it down, because they'll.
I just edited it out and then put it up again. So I had to upload it again.
You know how people are. So
that's what I'm saying. Like everything that I say, like it ain't gonna be like breast under the rug. It's gonna be like, you did this, and why you put it out? Like mom was like, why you be putting that on there? Everybody watching it, and I'm like, well, that's why I have my different name. Like I don't really try to associate it with myself just in case. But I be like, this is what I'm trying to do. Like you know,
I felt like for so long I lived a double life, and when I'm on camera and stuff like that, I can be me and be myself. And my mom knows that I had sex before I hated it, and I've been celibate for 3 years, so she should be proud of that.
I would die.
Oh yeah, we had it. I forgot you the outsider with this girl.
Right.
It's disgusting. What's disgusting?
Right.
Girl.
I'm not about that life.
Why?
It's just a great stress reliever.
I don't understand.
Stress reliever is like dancing.
Dancing.
I release.
It's not. It's a break.
Oh my god.
Okay, we gonna act like
you got to put it in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell the story about like when I was in 8th grade. My boyfriend used to come over and like sneak through the window. We wasn't having sex or nothing. We wasn't having sex or nothing, but he would come over. And one time his parents, like he was missing, they found out he was missing, and the first thing they did was come over to my house. And now mind y'all, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and so they was like ringing the doorbell or whatever. And my daddy went to the door, and then my daddy was calling my name or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, oh shit. So the guy, I was like, go, like get out the window or whatever. And he had on this real big old coat. And so like he couldn't fit through my little bathroom window. So he had to take the coat off, and I guess he left it outside. And so when I went up there, my daddy was like, these is Chris' parents or whatever. Where is he? He was like, he's not over here. They was like, I'm in 8th grade. They was like, my face, you lying. I know it. And I was like, and my daddy was like, no. If she said he's not here, then I felt bad. So they left or whatever. So my daddy went back. I was like, Daddy, he wasn't here, blah, blah. So my daddy looked, and then he looked out the window, and then his coat was like laying out of the window, like on the ground. And so he was like, really? So what's this? And I was like, and then my daddy started crying because he thought I was having sex, and I was like 13. And I was like, no, I promise, like I'm not. He was crying.
That's what I would have thought.
No, I wasn't having sex.
I would have been scared.
No,
like my daddy would have whipped my tail.
He did it. He was crying because he was just upset. I was like, I wasn't having sex, Daddy, and I had to tell him the real reason he came over there is because his parents was like fighting, and like he didn't know what to do.
Oh, that sucks. That's like loving basketball.
Yeah, so it was like, no, he just come over here to talk because like his parents had a lot of issues and stuff.
Were they close? Like were y'all close? Neighborhoods and stuff?
Yep, we was close. And then it was this one time I skipped school with him, and the people at the school called the house, and so my daddy was calling my cell phone, and I wouldn't answer because I knew that he knew. And I got home, and I was living here in Atlanta, and he tried to send me back to Tennessee with my mama. He's like, no, you gotta leave. And my mama came all the way down from Tennessee to come get me, and I was like, Daddy, please don't make me go, please. I want to stay with you. That's so funny, but it wasn't. It was like the worst.
Was your daddy more lenient than your mom?
Very much so.
Oh yeah.
Yep. He used to let my boyfriends come stay the night when I moved back to Tennessee, and I used to come down for spring break. He used to let them come and stuff. I don't know why, but
he was crying a couple of years ago.
He did.
Well, maybe he feel like, I know a lot of parents, they're more lenient when it's in their household because they feel like they're in control or something.
Right.
And it's better for them to be in your house than them going out there doing it for somebody else. Because I know people that smoke weed with their kids.
My daddy used to smoke weed with my older brother, and he think I don't know, but I know. But then want to be all up on me and my little brother. So...
See, my mom used to let me have guys over, but she would want the door cracked.
That's how my mama would.
She would want it all the way open, but
so I mean, but in your room,
they never would though. So I really, you know, I did whatever. I wasn't really scared to do nothing because I knew they wasn't gonna walk in.
Not that I was in my room. Like mine couldn't go anywhere. They had to stay in the living room, and there's none of this, none of that.
Really?
Y'all got to sit close. Far apart, and my dad would just sit right there and stare at him.
Oh hell
the whole time. We'll be watching the movie and stuff. Like he'll try to leave. My dad would be like,
for real? I'll be mad
That's
as
how
fuck.
strict my parents
I wouldn't even
was.
want nobody over. I'd just be like, whatever.
It got to a point where
I'd be like,
he'll
whatever.
just take me out all the time. Because Brandon was like one of the guys that I really started dating. Brandon and Rashad. Those was my 2 high school boyfriends. Those are the only ones that met my parents. And my parents didn't play that. That's why when they see that story, they're going to be shocked he was in my room. Because I was scared of my parents. Shoot, I didn't want to do anything to make them mad.
Shit, everybody had to meet my parents if they was coming over. Everybody, like, not that it was a whole bunch, but like any dude I
Bro, my dad would get mad.
She be trying to clean it up on
Everybody.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I have no clue how many people I talked
in the
to.
house.
Yeah,
military.
Yeah, it's that military thing then.
yeah.
You don't remember how many boyfriends you had?
No, I remember how many boyfriends I had. I don't remember how many dudes I've talked to in life.
Yeah.
I have no clue how many dudes I've kissed.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
I was a serial kisser in high school.
I
For everybody.
I love kissing people. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like,
I was a serial kisser. Like, it was crazy.
I bet y'all if I write the list
Tongue
today,
kissing or
it's
just
past
face?
40. I bet you it's past 40.
I wasn't a big tongue kissing
I don't
fan.
do tongue
Oh, yeah.
kissing.
See, yeah. I was just like,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's
yeah.
different.
I don't do that. And to this day, I really don't like kissing. But y'all know that video I made back there. One guy, we'll be kissing for like 2 hours. Like, but I don't even like kissing though. I promise y'all. Like, I really
But
don't.
I guess when you find that person, you get intimate with them and the emotions get involved and stuff.
yeah.
It'll be nice if I ever find somebody like that. But
Nah, I just like kissing.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's me. I don't like. I just don't like people's mouth.
my
Well,
first
it
kiss
depends
was when
on
I
the
was
mouth.
16.
Oh, mine was when, how old was I in 8th grade?
I don't know because I'm older
Like
than
What's that?
14?
14, yeah, like 14.
Oh, well, it wouldn't have mattered.
But everybody else had already kissed, and I was just so jealous.
Well, I got both of them. My first kiss was in preschool because I remember, y'all, I was crawling through that little tunnel thing. It was one open right here and one right there, and I was crawling, and he was crawling, and we met in the middle.
And y'all kissed?
Yes!
Oh.
I was in preschool.
That's cute.
Did y'all used to hump in
It ain't
preschool?
cute now.
No.
Are you serious? I thought everybody did that.
No. No.
I didn't know nothing about that.
Humping.
Like, the clothes is on.
I never even seen them.
Yeah, burning clothes. Yes,
Y'all.
burning the clothes.
I did.
I never even seen a movie with sex in it until I seen a herpes movie.
Herpes.
Yes, when I was in 7th grade, they showed us an STD movie, and after that, I was just like, I would never do that shit.
No, my
You
first
get
movie,
scarred.
Yeah, I think
That
that's
I thought
what it
was
was. If I would
booty
have
call.
never seen that,
No, and
No,
I was dead ass in preschool because in preschool I did not like to take naps, like period. I was not taking no nap. And I just remember like they all thought we was asleep and I was just up there like the teachers was watching that.
The teachers was
What? I don't know why you remember it, but she was eating like noodles or something. She's like, these taste like pickles. And that's all I remember. I just remember them watching Booty Call and her talking about the noodles.
What
taste
school
like
was
pickles.
you at?
That's a horrible preschool.
What? I know. Like,
I don't know, but I know
I like that movie though.
I was up watching it with them.
Oh shit.
It's okay.
Bro, Lord knows.
Oh, y'all want to hear about my first kiss?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an interesting story.
Is this like your first kiss that you claim?
No, it's like really my first kiss.
Oh,
like I
okay.
really didn't kiss nobody before then. Like
Ooh.
in 8th grade. Like, okay, so it was this boy. His name was Marquise. And it was so cheesy. It was so stupid. I don't even know. I would never say nothing like this now. But we were like talking in middle school. And I was like, yeah, can you teach me how to kiss?
Oh my god.
Why would I
had
say
to
that,
ask
though?
him.
People
Well,
do
I
that.
asked my first kiss that too.
Oh, it later became embarrassing. But basically, we had made a whole game plan because my mom was the type of person where I couldn't go over to nobody's house unless she knew who they was, all that type of stuff. So I had to make a whole plan, like how to sneak over his house after school so we could kiss. And so I snuck over or whatever. And you know, he was showing me where to kiss everywhere. We kissed on his bed, we kissed on the sink, we was kissing on the couch.
He ain't know what he was doing either. That's cute.
We was kissing everywhere, but later on, like, he told people that, and like people was making fun of me. Yeah.
That's messed up. My first kiss was kind of awkward. It was really awkward because we was dating for like 2 months and then we finally kissed. But I had braces back then. This is my second time around. And my teeth, I was so nervous, like my bracket just got caught to his
Oh
lip.
my God. Oh my God.
He was like, Leah. Like,
oh my God, that's
I was like, I'm
embarrassing.
so sorry.
Oh my God, what did you do?
I tried to use my tongue and it didn't work.
Oh my God.
It was the worst kiss, but
Oh my God.
it was my
that
first
sucks.
kiss. I tried.
Did he talk to you afterwards?
Yeah, we dated for a year.
Cause I probably been like, girl, bye.
We dated for a year. We actually broke up because I didn't have sex.
Oh.
He couldn't hold out no longer. And it's dudes like that just want a girl virginity, so I knew.
Oh yeah, that's how my mixed boyfriend was.
Mm-hmm.
He dead ass told me if you're not fucking, do not come over. I'm like,
God.
I'm like,
Deuces.
okay.
You're not getting in this tonight.
I remember looking at that text message. Like,
He was bold.
boy.
You didn't come over, did you?
Hell no, I didn't. No,
You stayed ass
didn't.
at home.
You probably feel bad now. It's crazy because all them boys back then, they see you glowed up. And then they
I
wish
know.
they would have talked
Sliding
to
in
you.
my DMs on a regular. The fuck?
That's it, bro. That's it. I'm hearing gunshots, bro. I'm done.
If I